Evening campers. I'm heading up through the woods to try out an overnight camp in frosty conditions. At the moment there's a strong northerly wind and it's forecast to be down to -4 tonight. So I'm going out on a hill, low enough hill, just to test out. A friend gave me a loan of her Vango Banshee 200, so I haven't slept in one of those before. I did test it out in the garden at home, so I've had one night in it, just in a garden setting. And I also have an Alpkit Pipedream 400 that I got for winter camping. So again, it'll be for my first night out in proper cold conditions in that. So interesting to see what that's like. So I've just made my way up through forest, briars, gorse, fallen trees, a load of crap, so no one else should make their way up here. It's a pretty out of the way place to be. It's 5:20 at the moment, so sunset is around 6 here. So I'll try and get the tent up. Hopefully it's not too windy up here for it, and we'll see how we go. This is the spot I've picked for the tent. I've stepped it out. There's a lot of rocks around here, but that seems to be pretty rock free. Hopefully I can get the pegs in there. It's a pretty poor pitch because the ground is so rocky. Trying to find some place to put pegs in is nigh impossible. So wind is meant to die down, which is my only saving grace. Otherwise I just wouldn't be staying here tonight. The sun's just gone down over there. I'll give you a walk through what I brought with me. Down jacket. Down, they're ski pants, so they're very warm. I wouldn't say waterproof, but they're very warm and they keep the wind chill off. Thermal layers for in the sleeping bag. My Thermarest Neo Air X-Term sleeping mat. Thermal sleeping bag liner if required. And then this baby, the Alpkit Pipedream 400. It is a down sleeping bag and it is so comfy. These are my socks from Tony and Carol. They're from, I'll get the country name wrong, Tajikistan, or pronounced something like that, and they are toasty warm. Electronics bag, battery charger, radio, thermometer, charging cables, all that kind of stuff. Water, food, my stove, hat buff. That's pretty much everything. My chair. So yeah, I'm going to get that sleeping mat pumped up and open out the sleeping bag and get ready. It should be a nice starry night as well. It's meant to get to -4, so we'll see how we go. Yeah, the tent was hard to put up because of the ground. Okay, I know there's long heather, but that's okay. You can stamp that down. It's just there's so many rocks under the ground, you can't see them. So trying to get the pegs in without breaking the pegs as well, because they're not my pegs. I might be buying new pegs for my buddy. That's okay. New and improved pegs. But yeah, that's my home for the night. Fingers crossed. Great little tent. It's for 1.5 people, or one person and a cat. Cat may not go so well with an air mattress though. Yeah, sweet tent. The birds are all obviously getting ready to go to bed. if you can hear them. And the crows swirling around. 2 ducks flew overhead while I was making some last minute adjustments to my tent. There's some stars up there as well starting to peek out. And I'm down out of the wind here, which is what I had expected because it's a north wind, so there's a little bit of a dip here. You see it just curls in every now and then, but it's meant to die down fully overnight. I think we're at 1 degree. Let's see if we can make it out on the thermometer. 1.3 degrees. Well, as I say, I never lost it. Spilling me water, huh? I'd say I saved most of it. Hot chocolate. Marshmallows. So in my haste to get my marshmallows into my hot chocolate after I boil the water, I forgot to stir the very bottom of the hot chocolate. So I've just eaten hot chocolate. I don't know you're meant to eat hot chocolate, but it's still pretty nice. When I realised when the spoon started getting stuck at the bottom of the mug, I thought, oh no. But yeah, I'd actually recommend it. It's a good chocolate hit at the end of it. It's 8:30 now, and I'm in my sleeping bag. It is my first down sleeping bag, and it is the coziest bag I've ever slept in. It's really, really nice. I'm just in thermal layers. I have loads of layers of clothes, so I really doubt I'm going to be cold tonight, but I just want to test it wearing like the minimum. I don't want to be putting on my down gear. I want to test what the bag is like. Like currently it's saying in the tent it's 4.7 degrees. I'll check what it is outside in a minute. But I'm going to just listen to some music, some radio or something, and shuffle. So this is my I really like this. It's something that Apple made years ago, and you can load music onto it. Well, I used to be able to load music, but there's radio stations, iTunes. It's just really old school stuff, but I really like it. So I'm going to listen to some radio on that. A couple of thermometers, the GoPro. Yes, that was all 1.1 kilos. My bag overall was 13.5 kilos. What? I know 13.5 kilos is a lot for me. I'm normally down around 9 or something, but I only had a short hike and it wasn't bad. What else have I got to tell you? Nothing. Oh, I went out to look at the stars. Well, I went out for another reason, but there were stars. The whole sky was clear and beautiful. So I took a few photos, and a few photos on my phone and a few photos on the GoPro. So I think the phone ones are much better, but I'll see once I get them on a screen. Right, I'll check what the temperature is outside. It's minus half a degree. Doesn't seem that cold. Not like forecast. What way am I doing this light? I think I'm going to have to get... Is that better? That better? Oh, look at that. God, you can see me with that, can't you? Yeah, maybe I'm going to have to record the whole thing again. I am in my eye. Good night. You see there's some ice on the inside of it. It's 4 a.m. and it's pretty frosty. It's about 20 past 7 in the morning. It got down to minus 4.5 I think last night. in the vestibule of the tent. I have to check what it got down to inside in the tent. It was a pretty chilly night, as you can see. Lots of frost on the outside of the tent. Very calm morning. I had a good sleep. Woke up lots of times, and sleeping bag really good. I did have to put on some extra layers, but not really nice and cozy. Nice experience. Search and rescue. I'm okay. 10-4, good buddy. Inner taken down, and I'll try and get some of the ice off this before I pack it away. I'm all packed up now. It's -3 degrees here at the moment, so it's been pretty chilly and a lot of frost to get off the tent. Ready to go, as always, leaving no trace. Just a bit of flattened grass and all the frost that I shook off the tent. I'm making my way back home. So the GoPro died last night. Well, this morning when I was trying to record ice on the inside of the tent. I forgot to bring the charger for that. So that was a bit of a bummer. And another mistake I made was attaching the inner to the outer of the tent. I attached it at home before I came up, and I missed one loop on the foot end, and I missed, I think, 3 loops along the head end, so that was really saggy. But I was rushing getting it up before dark, and I didn't check it properly at all. So I thought it was just the heather that was pushing up the tent was making it all soft and stuff. So a few lessons learned, but great night out nonetheless. And it's lovely. The sun is coming up now as I'm walking down through the forest. So it's really beautiful.